figured some people might want to see just how far the whole display room has come. In each video you get a different little glimpse of the room, and well, I figured I'd do a whole complete overview video of the entire room. Went ahead and had some work done recently. Went with a cool dark blue color I figured would kind of match the Hot Wheels color. It's a work in progress. Got all the green light trucks there, the racetrack, the cars we're currently racing, the King right there, the fastest truck, some other little stuff set up there. We'll start over here with some other things. This is all NASCAR related stuff right here, except for a few things down there. There's a nice model Ranchero or El Camino there, and some other cool vehicles right there. Some really cool Hot Wheels on the card still. Pro Racing. These are from the 90s, I think. I've got not just one of these, but 2 and 3. This one seems to be a little bit different with the limited edition in the golden car. Pretty cool looking. And then up top here, we have a cool Matchbox car with the box still. And all these awesome looking, not necessarily Matchbox related. Some of them are. Some of them are Hot Wheels. Some of them are various other brands, Racing Champions and things like that. Have a huge one back there, and even a little tiny one. A little bit bigger than a Micro Machines. Racing Champions. Another Hot Wheels. Same one right there. So that's a pretty cool little area I'm making over there with all of the NASCAR related things. Has some nice Mario memorabilia coming together here. Even a die cast. But this is mainly where I have all of my hyper, super, and exotic cars. Starting the front. Going along, these are all Porsches in the front. Going on to Ferrari. And back there is a Lotus, McLaren. I believe that's a Renault. Same with that one there. Bugatti, Jaguar, McLaren, Pagani, another Lotus over there. An Audi back there, Ford GT40. Lamborghinis. This whole top row has just been some really cool cars. Moving on to a nice poster that I made. All it took was a piece of cardboard, some cards that I had cut off after I opened up the cars, put on some stickers there. It looks really nice. See, we have a cool diorama scene that I've done there. Some real early 2000s monster trucks. See a weird example of a Wolverine right there. I'll show you the other one. The other one's this one right here. Not sure why there's a difference. But anyway, moving back on. Here we see a really cool looking Gravedigger. Never really seen one with that color chassis like that. And over here are some other real early 2000s monster trucks. Some of them, like these 3 right here, are in pretty played with shape. That one's even got some paint that I need to clean off. It was coming off good, so I'm hopeful that that's going to turn out real nice. We'll go down the list there. Those 2 right there and that one are early McDonald toys from 2000 or so, I'd say. Those are real early. Cool pieces right there. And that Spider-Man truck has seen better days. It's missing the whole back axle and tires. Easily replaceable though. Got the Hulk and T-Ments and Prowler. A Gravedigger truck and trailer back there. I'm coming down here to the next shelf. We have some really cool Greenlight trucks that I've accumulated. Not too many just yet, but we're getting there. And in the back there's a nice model Ferrari. I forget what the actual model of that is, but very nice looking. There's a Chevy Avalanche right there. A real cool old school split window Stingray Corvette. And behind it is a real cool looking blue Corvette. I think that's like a mid-2000s. And down here on the bottom, we got a nice looking orange Viper with the wing. Next to it is a real cool looking white Viper. And next to it is a really nice dark blue looking Viper. And down there on the last end there, the last on the end there, is a nice Audi R8. And last but not least is a newer Mustang. All have opening doors, all are pullback. Very cool, very cool. And down there on the bottom, that's all car storage. That's not even all of it. Over here on the side, we have an awesome Matchbox display that I've come across. And it's not just one in the front. As you see, we got cars front to back. Very cool. Now, of course, it's trashed just like at the store. Some of these are cooler pieces, like this one here. Cards aren't in the best shape, but they still look cool. I've had this one since I was a young kid. Never opened it. Never really planned to. We'll go ahead and move that over here to the side real quick to look at this awesome 5-pack that I came across at a thrift store. I think I paid a little bit under $5 for that one. Thought it was worth it just because it's a little bit older. Had a little bit of damage on there, but still, gotta get those 5-packs. A lot of unique vehicles in those every time. And then we'll move along to the diorama table. That's come a long way. I change that up quite frequently. Start here at the front. A lot of this stuff has been there still for a long time since I first set this up. A lot of stuff's moved around. New stuff's come in. Right there, looks like someone's taking a look at that Cuda. They might want to flip it. And someone's taking out the Mustang. There's a lot of cool old cars around here with some potential. Some are pretty far gone though. Some are starting to grow over. Man, it looks like a monster truck even blew out a rear differential or something. They had to completely pull both tires and the axle. Good luck to them. Some old Hot Wheels in there. It's an old Matchbox vehicle right there. It's a shame because that's the only one out of that series, the Serial series, that I have of the Corn Pops vehicle. And as you see, it's in rough shape. It's been retired. Hey, isn't that a new Matchbox? What could have happened to that? Crazy what you'll find in the junkyard. Then moving on to one of the cooler examples of things in the room. This display right here has a lot of cool things on it. We'll start at the top. Awesome Led Zeppelin vehicle right there. One of my favorite muscle cars out there. Plymouth Roadrunner. It's really cool how they took the Roadrunner and put some things on it and made it into the Superbird. It's a heck of a vehicle right there for 1970. And up top there, you saw a little bit earlier, I got that for $4. That's an early one. A nice Mystery Models thing. Box, I should say. With Mystery Model in there. Series 2, I believe that is. Yep, right there. Got a really cool early 90s funny car from McDonald's still in the pack. And some newer funny cars. That's a 5-pack funny car right there. And a nice Hot Wheels one. Next to that, we have 2 different wheel variations of the 32 Ford. That's pretty cool looking. And the regular version of the jerry rigged there. I think that's a mid-90s red line right there. It's 30-some years old or so. We'll go ahead and move that so we can look at that in the light. Appreciate it a little bit better. Not in the best of shape, but still, I got it for $6, so I think that was worth it. And now next to that, there's a King Cuda right there, doing a nice wheel stand. And next to this is a really cool Matchbox 65th anniversary Lamborghini Gallardo. Or Gallardo, I always say Gallardo. I misread things. Going down, there's a treasure hunt right there. Got some exotics. Some cool looking weird things. Those fantasy tune vehicles are pretty cool looking. Nice muscle cars. Some more things. Like I said, this is the same as the Matchbox. Front to back, we have cars. Down here on the bottom. Down there, and there's mystery packs there. Some track. Anything you might need. I'll turn and do a whole overview. We still have all of these cars in a 5-pack to break open one time for another race, part 2. Awesome little bit about these right here. This is where it all started when it comes to collecting for myself. A lot of these are from whenever I was a kid. I never opened them, or some of them, like this Porsche Panamera, for example. It got beaten all back and forth pretty much. I'm surprised it's still in there, but I never opened it. I really like all of these. One of these is a newer one that I acquired a few years ago when I really first started to collect. But yeah, it's really cool to see these from 2011 and earlier. To think wow, they're still in there and they withstood my childhood. We'll run down those green light trucks. Got some police action going on. Seems like Godzilla's terrorizing some things there. Hopefully they'll get that situated. We got a whole bunch of green light trucks that I'm going to try to get duplicates of. Some I already do have duplicates of that I've opened. But man, those are just cool. Series 7 or 8, I believe it is out right now. And I do intend to get that. When that comes out, we'll be taking a whole review video of the Greenlight series trucks. Man, this whole room has come together just great. We have some cool lighting. Just got that set up, so anytime I want to do a review video, we can go ahead and flip that off and sit right here underneath the light. It's got a bit of a glare. I might have to think of a way to do that a little differently. Maybe something like that and just kind of sit right here. It looks good. Keep on collecting.